Hello everybody, Adam here. So I am a professionally trained audio engineer as well as metal guitarist. And today I'm going to be checking out the band Currents and their new song, Poverty of Self. I have not listened to Currents before. This is my very first time listening to them, so it's going to be a very fresh experience for me. I found out about them because of August Burns Red. They posted them on their Facebook page and said that they had like a new song out and that they're touring together. And now I'm like, hey, I like August Burns Red. So I'm probably going to like these guys too. So when I'm watching the video, I'm going to be checking out the production quality, the mix, the master, as well as song structure and guitar playing. So there might be a lot of things I talk about afterwards, there might not be, and I will talk during the music video. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Nice. Oh. Starting off the song very heavy, okay. Oh. Awesome choir in the background. Guitars are hard left and hard right. Choir, very hard left, very hard right. A tempo change here. Very cool for the breakdown. The halftime. Nice. There's a lot of intricate guitar work going on. That was cool. So guitars are just in the right ear for that build up, and everything came in together. Man, this song bangs. This is awesome. Oh, okay, left ear chugs. Right ear, right ear. Nice. I like the ambient lead part going on during this. They're tight. Great lead part. I really like the dissonant chords. That was awesome. Okay, I'll talk about that later. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Cool mixing tricks here. I'll talk about it later. Awesome. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice lows. The choir is so freaking cool. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Holy crap, that was a banger. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about here. So, there are two things that I wanted to mention. Number one was guitar harmonics. So, if you go back to near where the breakdown happened, there was a part that was very clever, and I don't hear a lot in music because I think it's personally hard to make this work. But during the breakdown on the low E string, he was playing the eighth notes and just sliding down the electric guitar like that. But he was not pressing down the string. That is causing harmonics. It's not like pinch harmonics. He's not using his pinky and he's not using his thumb. So he's not like going like this to hit it, or he's not going like that to hit it. It's just lightly touching the top of the string as he's sliding down. That created a very cool like harmonic dive effect that you don't have to like use like a whammy bar for. That was really cool. And then during the I guess the breakdown to the final part, they used I call it a telephone filter. So it's when you low cut everything, high cut everything, and bring it together like this. So it's just like a U shape. And this tiny little U shape creates what's called a telephone filter. And the telephone filter was used as a pre-breakdown thing, and it wasn't in the left ear or right ear for the guitar, so it was like smack dab in the middle. That was really cool. I really liked how dynamic this song was. Let me explain. So, this mix engineer did an amazing job. One, everything was balanced. The vocalist wasn't too far like in front of you, wasn't like in my face the whole time. I felt like everything was balanced, everything was center. The electric guitars were both mostly heavy left and heavy right, but they were not oversaturating the mix. The bass was incredibly prominent, which I think is very important in metal music. And a lot of new mixers, when they're mixing metal music, forget that the bass is a thing, especially when you're using 7-string and 8-string guitars, like these guys were using. So you still need prominent, loud bass in the middle, every time. Especially in this genre of music, where everything is a pretty low tune. I'll make a video in the future about how to tune 8-string guitars with 5 and 6-string basses, because it can get really confusing and your mix could be very muddy. This mix was not muddy at all. It was very good. The next thing, dynamics. There was so much going on in the left ear, the right ear. Things were switching. There was things in the middle. There was things like middle left and middle right. There was things hard left and hard right. There are things 100% left and then 100% right. This mix engineer did an amazing job of making the mix build up the song. Because you think a lot of the time it's just the music that builds and makes the song a song. If you have a bad mix, or if you have an uncreative mix, then your song could be a lot worse, if that makes sense. I really liked the creative forces involved with having things just be in the left ear for one moment, having things just be in the right ear, especially during breakdowns, having the guitar be in the middle for just 1 second, then it pans out, hard left and hard right. That was really cool. The song structure itself was very just, I think, normal, kind of deathcore, metalcore. The vocalist was just a good vocalist. He did his fry screams and false chord screaming very good. Something I enjoyed about this song is that it was all, for the most part, it was all rhythm heavy, with just cool, creative vocal lines, screaming vocal lines on top. The only time there was any leads at all in the entire song was during ambient parts. When the song needed an intense melody, that is when the guitar player would like go up into those higher notes with just tons of reverb, tons of delay, and he was normally doing like 16th notes, just building this huge atmospheric layer of sound. I really, really like this song. I'm going to be checking out more of these guys 100% in the future. Great song, great engineering. The guitar playing was great. The drummer did a great job. The drum mix sounded perfectly fine. I don't have anything to really say about it. The vocals were mixed well. The performance was all really good and really tight. Great job, Currents. Very good. Very good job. You guys hired a great engineer. Oh yeah, the master. So the song didn't sound squished to me, and that is a popular thing to do in metal right now, just to squash the hell out of your mix. So the mastering itself I felt pretty dynamic. I would need to see the actual waveform itself to know for sure if it was squashed, but there wasn't any pumping. So pumping is when your mix gets squished by compression, and then it feels like when you're listening to it, it feels like your volume rises and lowers. It's a terrible sound. We Came as Romans had a huge problem with their mastering for like 2 or 3 albums. In fact, I was gonna make a video about that, about about what a good master sounds like and what a not so great master sounds like. This is a great mastering job as well. So the mastering engineer, great job. Awesome music. Great job, guys. Great. If you liked the video, if you learned something cool, learned something interesting, or if you want to get my opinion on something else, man, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. I do have a Patreon page. It's the first link in my description. I have some cool perks. My perks are sheet music for my own personal covers and original music. If you go top tier, you can get my song stems. I also use bias effects for all my guitar tones. So I will download those tones and give those to you if you want to see exactly how my guitar tone is. Again, one more time, amazing job, Currents. I'm looking forward to new material and looking forward to just diving into your old stuff as well. Alrighty guys, bye bye, see you in the next video.